You want details? Fine. I drive a Ferrari 355 Cabriolet. What's up? I have a ridiculous house in the South Fork. I have every toy you can possibly imagine. And best of all, kids, I am liquid. So, now you know what's possible. Let me tell you what's required.
Hey, are we going to, before we get to life advice, guys, are we going to get on the succession train here or what?
I'm already on it.
Okay. All right. So what about you, Kyle?
I fell asleep watching it last night because, stopped working at midnight. So, and Bill and Sal already did their overview of the episode. So I'm all fucked up on Succession, but I like it. So we can talk about it whenever. It's been a strange relationship.
All right, yeah, because we didn't do it last week, and we said we were going to do it. So I would like to do it. I like to do it on Wednesdays because Kyle's so busy, and then this Wednesday I want to go abroad because we had the Grand Prix here stateside. People were very excited about it. I didn't realize that McLaren's now considered the most popular team. Did you guys know that?
In the world or the States?
I was reading some poll
somebody sent me.
Yeah, I know. I have a hard time believing McLaren's more popular than Ferrari in Europe.
Do you think that's why they didn't get back to you? Because now all of a sudden they're super popular?
I went back and looked at what was supposed to happen if I was going to go to the Austin Grand Prix. I just like saying Grand Prix. I think somebody had wanted me to do a podcast, and it's not really up to me. I can't just say, yeah, hey, I'm going to come and do a podcast. I mean, in some cases, maybe, but there probably would have been some request for, a show fee or something like that, I don't get paid that. The company gets paid it. So it didn't work out. That's all right, though. Maybe Belgium. You never know.
You're right, though. McLaren says, what am I looking at? I don't know, but it's 30% of fans naming it their favorite team in the world. Number 2 was Red Bull at 20%. Number 3 was Ferrari at 18%. That's a sizable gap.
So that's a world poll?
Yeah, that's what it says. This is globally.
Gosh, that doesn't even seem...
F1 Global Survey by Motorsport Network.
Okay.
Sure. Came out 2 days ago.
All right. Well, you were
Who's
on
to doubt them?
No, because that's what I saw. Somebody sent it to me. It was like, check out McLaren. And I went, all right. Okay, I guess this is... Okay, let's pivot into life advice. As I said, I'll probably do some more college football later this week. We're still hoping to land a huge guest for that. And I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work out, but it just wasn't a very good weekend. So anyway, going to a Harry Ween concert. It's lifeadvicerr@gmail.com. Our man checking in 65205, strong lower body. He says he's terrible at benching. This isn't a very serious issue. It seems serious to me. I'm going to a Harry Styles concert, Harry Ween, on Halloween with my girlfriend. Long story short, I have to go due to the way we get the tickets, and I don't know what to wear. Apparently, people wear very eccentric clothes to this concert, especially in Halloween, and I'm in a predicament. I can't wear my Halloween costume that I'm wearing the 30th because it's Ted Lasso, and that would cause some issues. So you can't wear a Ted Lasso outfit to a Harry Styles concert? Am I reading that right? Do you guys?
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know why, but sure.
I feel like he's saying that because maybe there's he doesn't want to give away his Halloween costume to whoever else is going to be in his party at the concert. I think there might just be something he's not saying, right? Because it's not all adding up.
Yeah, because when I read it the first time, I thought, wait, does he mean that Ted Lasso would be offensive to other attendees of the Harry Styles concert? And I'm like, no, that can't be what it is.
Wait, are British people offended by Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
I didn't, honestly, the first time it dawned on me. I don't know.
I was trying to figure out the way that it could come across that way. So I don't know. So then he's like, do I wear normal clothes at risk of sticking out like a sore thumb? I'm not sure if that'll be an issue because I will stick out like a sore thumb regardless. Or do I wear a basic Halloween costume like being a hippie or a nerd or something? I always think that if you can't decide, hippie or nerd are great options. I just haven't thought about dressing up in such a long time. I'm really not even a fan of Harry Styles or Halloween, for that matter. It sounds like you're going to have a hell of a night, man. But I'm trying to be a good boyfriend and need your advice. I don't even like music or emails on top of everything else, he says. Let's just do a quick Harry Styles minute. Where are we at with him?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I
do
love
that.
Harry Styles. Love him. Absolutely love him. Watermelon Sugar, great song. His last album was actually sneaky great. I mean, call me whatever names you want, but I am pro Harry Styles. Plus, he was in Dunkirk. So, I mean, this guy, he's a Christopher Nolan guy. He's basically perfect in my book.
Oh my God. All I can think of is Smallman now, listening to you say this right now and laughing hysterically that you were so excited. There's nothing more predictable than you coming strong with the Harry Styles.
I also love Halloween. So if this guy's looking to give away a ticket, like I'm around. I think it's in New York City, right? So not that far. Just saying, dude.
Is it New York City?
Wow.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's at MSG.
Okay. Kyle, anything on Harry Styles?
I just love that Rudy just makes me feel better about my weird thing I have for John Mayer, because he's got an equally weird thing for Harry Styles. So I think this is great.
Also love John Mayer. So no shame whatsoever. Saw him in concert last year.
Oh,
2
nice.
years ago. Pre-COVID.
The concert's still good. I mean,
I saw him at MSG. He was amazing.
I haven't been like since 2010, 09. He's still bringing the heat.
A little continuum action. Yeah, no, I get you. No, he's great. He covers a lot of stuff too, and he's in like the what is it, the Dead and Company stuff. And I'm not a big Grateful Dead guy, but it's cool shit. He's a versatile dude. So there's no shame in dudes liking Harry Styles and John Mayer, especially in 2021.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with anything you guys said there. I don't know what Harry Styles' deal is, other than I have nothing against him. It's just I noticed that he has this kind of dance move that everybody freaks out about, and whenever I'm on Instagram, it pops up. Like I think I watched one or two, and now I'm fucked. And it's just, I had no idea. By the way, did any of us truly understand how much we will watch each other dance? I don't think we really put the accurate dollar amount on that one.
I'm ashamed to admit how much I watch of like TikTok and Instagram reels. Like I am ashamed to admit how bad it is at times, because you can get stuck in a loop for like 30 minutes to an hour, because if you don't have anything to do, you're just, all right, swipe up, what's the next one? It's like the perfect algorithm for boredom.
It really is. No, and I'll be like, why am I watching? And it'd be one thing like, okay, beyond the obvious, you're watching this person dance because they're attractive or whatever, but I'll just be like, that's not why you're watching this one. Like, why are you watching this one? And it's something, there's some hypnotic serotonin thing going on where I don't think we truly understood how addicted we would be to watching literally anyone dance to anything, because that's all it is. So yeah, Harry Styles has got this one move where he kind of does the shoulders back and the head back and the hands are up, and he really sells it hard. And that's like, when he does that on the stage, I notice people go crazy. So here's the deal. We haven't talked about your email really at all, because it's kind of funny, but this isn't that complicated, right? Just dress up as something, you already don't want to go. You already don't like Halloween, but you're going, and you like, I guess you're saying you're going to stick out like a sore thumb because of what? Because it's going to be all women? I don't know. If your girlfriend wants to go see Harry Styles and wants you to put on an outfit, go for it. I always like the Dog the Bounty Hunter stuff because you can wear a vest. But
nice.
Again, I don't know if I trust Dog the Bounty Hunter anymore.
That's what this should be, though. The advice is,
leave it at that.
What are the good things that you can do that you wouldn't feel like an idiot or an asshole? Like,
No,
that's really what it is. That's what we should just spend 45 seconds on. Just what you said, Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's yours?
Well, that's too much. That's too much.
That's a house party thing. I don't think you're going to see Harry Styles dressed as Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'm sorry.
I think the Dog the Bounty Hunter thing's been kind of played out anyway. People have done that for years. But yeah, I don't. I'm trying to think. All right, give me something.
It's basic, but I mean, going with the British theme, just be somebody from Peaky Blinders. Throw on like one of those, wool Kangol hats, like a tweed vest, and you're good to go and look kind of dangerous.
You'll sweat your ass off.
All right, let's take the vest off then. You only got to wear it for like 5 minutes. Take a couple pictures and you're good.
No, I kind of like where your head's at though, but I think there's nothing more like, man, you really didn't put any time into this when it's baseball player. You know what I mean? Like baseball pants and a baseball shirt, and you're like, what are you? You're like a baseball player. And you're like, so you're You're also somebody who doesn't put a lot of effort into things too, huh? Is that what you just as? A guy with minimal effort?
I like jersey guy, especially if you like. Why not go as David Beckham? Do your hair up, throw on a soccer jersey. Again, British theme. Like I feel like I'm full of ideas right now. All very simple, and then you wouldn't get too hot either.
No, that one could probably play a little bit better, but we don't know what this guy's hair is like. So maybe he just does a blonde wig.
True.
He's still got a bunch of days here though, so he can make this happen.
I did Indiana Jones 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was feeling sexy, like just the word "sexy" was exactly how I was feeling. That was.
Did you have the whip included? Hat and whip?
I went to. I did not care that I was gonna do. I was like, all right, anything Halloween that I'm doing this year, I'm going as Indiana Jones. I don't care if I've done it once. I'm not figuring out 3-con. So I got really drunk at this party that Tate brought me to, and I just left a whip in the yard because I just didn't want to hold it anymore. So I did have a whip, but actually I think it worked better without it. Had a nice leather jacket, and the brown leather jacket really just pulled it all together.
So you're saying sexy Indiana Jones?
Feel sexy.
Well,
feel good about you, man. Don't feel like you got to paint your face and be uncomfortable. Like if you want to feel sexy at this concert, think about what that means to you, dude.
Yeah, fair. That's a good one. Lumberjack. You just wear a hard hat. Probably can't get into the show with an axe.
I'll say anybody from the YMCA band, right? Or from what is it, the Village People? Yeah, you could do that. It's a popular one, especially in groups and
that feels a
boys
little
in college.
out. No,
I wouldn't do it, but it's been done. I just know it's a popular one.
Okay. I don't think we did a very good job there. I think you guys did. I didn't. So
you don't strike me as a guy that's dressed up for Halloween in. Although it could be sneaky. I don't know. Maybe you do like Halloween parties.
I know I'm not anti. I just haven't. I haven't done it in forever. And then I didn't want to for the show. Cannell loved dressing up for the show.
Yeah, that was too. You were kind of too cool for school. Like you and Danny were on different pages when it came to that stuff. Danny was down for every gimmick, and you didn't want to do any gimmicks. And that's okay. You're different people. What about Woody? Toy Story. That's a popular one. There you go. Everybody was the Joker 2 years ago. That one's lame as hell. Every NBA. I feel like half of the NBA 2 years ago was the Joker. Like we get it. Karl-Anthony Towns. It's
like
true.
That episode of The Office. It's like, where did they get a load of me? Like, damn it, Creed. There's 3 guys that did the Joker. Kevin, Creed, and Dwight, which was good because it was making fun of what you were saying, that everybody was doing the Joker. I can't
be
believe
super topical and be somebody from Dune. Be Paul from Dune.
That would be tough. That would be tough. You just kind of look. You just look dirt because he's got like some nice clothes, and then he's also got like some. I don't know. You shred up some black stuff and just.
Those costumes suck. If you have to explain it, like, what are you? Oh, I'm one of the other guys from Dune. Like, so what? Like, you just have a black jumpsuit.
I'm a Harkonian, dude. Come on.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Dune is great, by the way. Love.
You should
Dune.
go as a scientist. Just wear a lab coat.
It's not a bad one. It's easy.
Then it sucks. It also isn't that great. 3-hole gym punch. 3-hole punch gym. I meant. Sorry. Whatever. All right. Moving on. Can I bail on any of these commitments to stop failing my classes? 6'2", 210, senior in college playing on school club rugby team and acting in a student-run play. Each of these consumes 15 to 20 hours per week. I'm busy every weeknight training or rehearsing. I play games on Saturday, so I'm mentally distracted all day, and I have rehearsal Sundays from 1 to 5. These are great experiences, but I'm at the risk of failing all 4 of my classes right now. I have 2 hard engineering classes, 1 intro history class, and 1 business class. I can't fail any classes if I want to graduate on time in May. I'm also trying to secure a job on top of this. Are you hiring? We're not. So we just eliminated that distraction for you. I'm considering bailing on one of these commitments, and I'm hoping for some advice. I've played rugby all through college. Playoffs start this weekend. There's a backup who's not bad. My best friends are on the team. It would suck to abandon them, but I've lost my love for the game. We're going to win our playoffs, so probably 1 month left. Oh, so they're going to win the whole thing. The acting club is totally new for me, and I'm not really friends with anyone else at the club. The problem is they would have no one else to play my role, which is supporting character in about 1/3 of the scenes. The show is in 3 weeks. I could probably rip some Adderall, stop having free time, and make everything work together, but that sounds terrible. Should I drop any of these commitments or start skipping practices or something? Should I tank my GPA? Well, should I just suck it up and manage my time better? I've been trying to do it all for 2 months and it's not working. I mean, look, I think there's always a way you could figure it out. I'd imagine you're probably not being entirely truthful, that there's probably some other stuff that you're doing. The engineering classes, that's a really good excuse, because anybody that's ever been in the engineering school, I have a couple friends that were former engineering students, because they were like, all right, this is a disaster, I'm out of here. The best advice I could give you, if you actually are failing 4 classes, I would go to the professors and start the process now. Because, I mean, you only have like another month and a half here, if that, to figure out how to get these grades up. So I would go to all of them and tell them, hey, look, I tried to do a bunch of extra stuff this year. It's not because I'm screwing around, although, again, you might be or not. You're probably not going to admit it. I overextended myself. These classes have been tough. I need to get caught up. What can I do? Like, make the effort, because I've always thought professors are usually pretty good with this stuff. Not all, but most are. Make the effort to like make that connection with them now, so that not they're going to change your grade for you or something like that, but so when you can go to them at the end of the semester, being like, hey, this is where I need to be. Like, what can I do here? Whether it's going to be extra work or something like that, because you don't want to fail the classes and then, tank your GPA and then graduate. Nobody's going to be enjoying that deal. I'm sure the parents aren't going to be psyched about that either. It sounds like you could quit rugby, really. The leaving the, like, bailing on anything when they're expecting you. But I mean, is it that big of a deal if you don't like playing anymore and you're still going to be friends with these guys in the rugby team, and you said they're going to win the playoff without you?
Is he worried about not getting a ring? That's what it sounds like.
No,
Probably
guys
still
get
get a ring.
Yeah, he probably would still get a ring. I like that you're trying to do these other things, honestly. Good for you. But I would also add that that one seems like an easier, based on the way you described it, it'd be easier to quit that one than the play. Like, the show's in 3 weeks and you've been rehearsing with these guys and you're in a third of the scene. So you have a major role in this. Although,
and there's no backup.
Is there really no backup? There's no backup. They would hate you. That's pretty funny.
That's a dick move. I would not advocate doing that.
No, but you got to figure out a way to not fail these classes, man. So, to just say, hey, do a better job with your time, which you could, but you haven't. But I would talk to the 4 professors now. I would talk to them this week and plant the seed in their head that, hey, I'm struggling. I got to turn this around. I'm quitting some extra stuff here, and I'm going to lock in. And they're going to be like, all right, maybe not, but you never know. Like, there's a human element to that when you make that connection with the professor and you're struggling, which is way better than when you go to them at the end of the semester and you're like, hey, I got a 59. Like, all right, well, you never said anything to me the entire time you were in the class. So that's the best advice I could give you, because I don't know what your time deal is. I don't think it's impossible for you to take classes, not fail them, and have 2 extracurricular things here like you're in Rushmore. But, the kid in Rushmore had a hard time with his grades too. He was in a lot of clubs, though. A lot of clubs. Beekeepers, young aviators, all sorts of stuff. Kyle?
I got an idea. Quit everything. How about that? Quit it all. Quit it all and then go to the library. Eat your fucking sandwiches in the library. Just, like, spend the time in the library. Quitting because of grades is an actual amazing excuse. I actually quit rugby using a combination of grades and ow, that really fucking hurt. And and then also I quit when my freshman and both semesters, my freshman year and one of my sophomore semesters, I basically like faked rush. I didn't fake rush. Like, it was just these fraternities were courting me, and I just kept saying for 3 semesters in a row, it's like, I want to, my grades are just crazy right now, and I just don't think I could, and everyone's like, all right, dude, we get it. Like, so, I think everybody would understand. I think, he says that there's no love lost with the game of rugby, and he really doesn't know or care about anybody in the play other than that it would just suck. But, like, it would suck worse to fail your classes, and it'd be great to just have all the time possible that you deem necessary to devote to turning your classes around, because I've been there and it's crazy, and it's actually wild what being able to focus in the library can do for you. So I don't know why you're failing. I don't know if you suck at writing essays, or if you can't retain any information, or you're missing classes, or you suck at taking tests. But if it's something that you can fix in the library, I would just literally spend all the time that you can possibly put in the library and fuck everything else, because it sucks if you're going to have to come back when no one's there, or just for another semester. You're going to feel like shit, and whoever's paying for college, whether it's you, your parents, or a combination of you, your parents, and the state, it's going to feel like shit. So,
Wow. Kyle just brought the hammer down. Get in the library. Quit everything.
Yeah, but I feel like Kyle's not afraid. Like, you're letting so many people down, especially in the play in that situation. You know, like, you're going to be a dick. Are you okay with being a dick?
yeah, are you going to let
Kyle?
yourself down? Are you letting yourself down? And like, oh yeah,
I know what you're saying.
I failed all my classes because I had a fucking play and I just couldn't figure out the rest of it. It's like, you don't care about these people. You're probably, it sounds like you're not even going to hang out with them after the play either. So
Ever.
what in the fuck, dude? Go fix your life, man.
All right.
I think it's fair.
Gave that guy a lot to chew on.
But then you don't have to worry about like, oh yeah, well, I let my rugby guys down, but I didn't. At least I have this. Or it's like you're just like, listen, everybody got the axe across the board because I'm working on me. This is me time.
That is a good theme in 2021, though. Like, if you say, "Hey, I got to count on me. I got to do me," then I feel like people are going to let you get away with that more now than they ever have before.
It's a fair point. All right, that'll do it for today's podcast. Thank you to Kyle and Steve, Spotify Ringer. Please subscribe. We'll be back on Wednesday.